On Wednesday, September 7th, RIM made waves by announcing their new tablet, the Blackberry Playbook. And today I just wanted to give you my impressions on the device and really try and give a different slant on it, because like most of you know, I normally cover products a little while after they've been announced because of my difficult schedule, and this is no different. So I'm not necessarily going to give a detailed recap of the specs, but I'm more just going to focus on how I think it's placed in the market, what I think this means for RIM, and what I think it means for the iPad and other competitive tablets. So firstly, I want to say sorry for the cut off head. I've just my hair's a little bit of a mess at the moment, so that's why you're getting this kind of look. So let's give a quick rundown of the specs. It's got BlackBerry's new operating system, which I'll talk about in a minute. Very heavy focused multitasking UI WebKit browser that really started with the Torch. And again, I'll talk about how this all plays for BlackBerry in a minute. It's got a 1 GHz processor, a 7-inch screen, 1066 by 600, which should actually come out higher pixel density than the iPad. Again, BlackBerry's new OS, very heavy multitasking focus, 1 gig of RAM, front-facing camera, USB ports, planning to launch with 3G and 4G, a whole bunch of cool stuff that isn't necessarily included in the iPad. Video conferencing out of the box, video to ability to shoot and view 1080p video, 3 megapixel front facing camera. These are some very original features for this tablet that a lot of people expected to see in the iPad, but instead we're seeing it from RIM. Now, I think this is important because in the past, RIM have been really very focused on the business crowd, with big names like the BlackBerry Pearl, the Curve, these big name devices for business users have always been kind of BlackBerry's bread and butter, and with their market share slowly being lost to things like that iPhone, with the BlackBerry Torch mobile device, they wanted to change all that by bringing in a touchscreen device that had a full QWERTY keyboard, but as well as a fully functioning web browser, and a less kind of antiquated multimedia interface. So that was the first kind of ushering in of this new consumer kind of era on for RIM, and I think I already kind of mentioned that this tablet is dubbed the Playbook. We believe that's what it's going to be called when it is released. Quick note: there's no release date or pricing information on that just yet. I think the Playbook is kind of a departure from those high-end kind of luxury names. Pearl and Curve seems very high class. So I think even the name alone gives us an indication of where BlackBerry's going, because it certainly is a lot more business focused tablet than an iPad is. I mean, a BlackBerry OS is always going to be more business focused, because like I was saying, that's the bread and butter of their business. But it does look like the packaging's changing over the past few months. Like I said, with the introduction of the Torch, the company is becoming more multimedia focused, and I think this is just going to be an extension of that. As I said, the tablet can play HD video, has flash support, again with BlackBerry's proprietary operating system. Obviously I haven't seen it, but apparently it has a really smooth multitasking UI, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays in with the iPad, and it kind of is a competitor to it. I think on paper this looks a lot better because it's got a dual core 1 GHz processor as opposed to a single core, and again 1 GB of RAM. So from that perspective, the technologies certainly do look a lot better, but I think what we have to take into account is this is the first generation tablet OS for Blackberry, and although it's also a first generation tablet OS for the iPhone, for the iPad, it is based on the rock solid iPhone operating system that Apple have had 4 generations to mature, whereas RIM's new Playbook operating system to be run on the Playbook is
it's 15 hours.
Entirely new. So on that note, what do you think of the Playbook? How do you think it's going to relate to the iPad? How long do you think RIM's going to stick at this? Do you think it's going to be a good earner for them? I'm just kind of interested to hear what you all have to say. So leave comments down below. If you like this video, you can check out more on my channel, and there should be a link up there. And yeah, I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.